Welcome back, lovelies. I am Volpinx, and to recap the last video, we finally finished one of the biggest quests in the game, the Urn of Sacred Ashes. We started in the village of Haven, where things were already feeling off. We had that cult and revered father. We pushed through the caverns and then made our way to the gauntlet. So we had our trials, our riddles, puzzles, and a few fights to really test us. At the very end, that special moment where we stripped and had to walk through the fire, we reached Andraste's ashes themselves. We took our little pinch of the sacred urn, because of course that's what you do after surviving all of that, and that's where we wrapped things up. Now we are moving forward to Castle Redcliffe, and the last place where we left off was just outside of the temple, so let us begin. So we are going to resume of where we left off. I remember there being a dragon. Yes. Oh, and I've leveled. And I don't have much to increase on. We're going to save that. I think we're going to save it. Okay. The dragon's still up. The dragon is still up there. I think we might just leave the dragon. Ooh, look at that.
I shall do it.
Yes. I did not see those.
As you say.
Nothing really... No. Not really worthy of being picked. Came from there. I saw an opening down here. We're gonna go to the ruined temple. Oh. Oh, that's where... Okay, that's where it was blocked off beforehand. You had the knight. Have sparklies. And we left Brother Genitivi here as well, and I don't... Oh.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
I showed him the pinch of ashes.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Just a stone flask with burnt women inside. Wow. Okay. Grueling they were tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Oh, yes, the sacred urn of sacred ashes must be spared with the world. Why should we keep this secret to ourselves? That's not wise. Many will try to exploit this discovery. It's true. Not wise.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
I will spread this good news or die trying.
If something bad comes of this, it's your fault.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
I would just murder him, but I don't feel like killing right now. I don't want to just kill the cause. Yes, venture forth. Village of Haven. No, we are gonna go to Castle Redcliffe.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that? I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
It is done. Let us move on.
Well, I can upgrade everybody's gear from here. Alrighty.
That smell. This is uneven leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you.
And you're very welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
That's very nice.
I was guessing at that point. I can't sell anything. Continue onward.
Yes.
Usual crew. Redcliffe Castle. I leveled up again. No. Oh yes. Right. Negated that. Egan?
You return. Might you have news?
I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I need your help against the Blight. Will that do?
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
As you wish, then.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
There is much else to do.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Can you unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You intend to put Alistair forward
Tegan
as
and
king.
I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
You think this landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
What's stopping Loghain from attacking
Why do
Redcliffe?
you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude. That everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
Seems we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He confronted the demon in the Fade and saved Connor's life. He has cooperated willingly, though he has little choice. He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Thus
So
spared my
Connor's
wife
life.
from offering herself as sacrifice as well, I understand. But has he done all this just to save his own skin? And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
He deserves no mercy, my lord. Give him to the Circle of Magi. Let him go. Let the Circle hunt him if they wish. Do whatever you wish. I really don't care. I'd say give him to the Circle of Magi.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
That's good to know. And as such, we're gonna hit camp again, unload conversations, and then go to Ozamar. Ozamar.
Well done!
I have a thought. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we will see. I have a thought. I want to know if it worked. Give that to him already? Can't remember. But here I'm going to finish my thought with the pet rock.
Ooh, shiny.
And it worked! We're gonna call him Herbert. Herbert the Rock. Oh, that's too funny. I didn't think that would work, but it worked. Oh, I did give it to him. Okay. I think that might be... I think that the King Merrick is for Loghain, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so now we're going... Oh, wait, he doesn't have... Start with Morrigan and see what we can fulfill for
I await
conversation.
your command.
So Life in the wilds must have been lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
That's not crazy at all. That seemed normal to you?
What did I have to compare it with? In time, I began to wonder, of course. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
Can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
But you don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Valid.
I await your command.
Basic?
So, full of questions, are you?
Oh. I feel like the camp got big. Or her camp got bigger. With Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Callow? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
Nothing?
Then I suggest we move on.
What were you doing in that cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Canary?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
Probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it. And when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Only an object stick. Get another. Purple. Panicked over a lost blade. Number 1.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Accidents happen. How can your people possibly feel that way? You're that prone to panic, maybe you did desert. Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we will find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Alright, well, now that we're in the motion, at first I was like, maybe not. Let's not fulfill Morrigan, but
I await your command.
Let's get into the drill of it. We'll go with the basic again.
So, full of questions, are you?
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then. How does... That does sound like something you do, but it's just a legend, right? Mother has been doing this for a long time then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan has been a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change it to other human forms? Well, can anyone become a shapeshifter? Anyone become a shapeshifter?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Makes sense. You spend a lot of time as an animal.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
What do other animals think of you when you changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
All I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
That gives us a good approval skill. We don't need to talk to Sten again. Why not Alistair this time?
Something on your mind?
Did you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Just thought that you might need to talk. He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
That's an excellent idea.
I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My whole family died. The whole Kuslan lineage went dead. They were murdered. My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. It was good to talk about this with a friend. It means a lot to me.
Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Approval 5. Let's go with... Who needs more proof? There's Wynne. Leliana's fine. Alistair. Morrigan. Lovely. Sten. Zevrn.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Why would I do anything with you?
Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I could always use a friend. There's always a use for a handsome elf. I will always need a servant, trust me. Not at all. You can go if you wanted. I'll not hold you to any oath. Leave whenever you like. I'm gonna go with number 4.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Oh, and that went up 8. Go back to Alistair again.
Something on your mind?
Kind of mix things up. We talk to the same person constantly. It's gonna be dry. So dry. Has anyone ever told you how handsome? Oh, let's go with that.
Not unless they were asking me for a favor. Well, there was that one time in Denerim, but those women were not like you. Why? Is this your way of telling me you think I'm handsome?
He's so pretty. I said that about his brother too. My lips are sealed, just an observation. Don't get excited. You know you're handsome. Yeah.
Maybe. It doesn't hurt to have a pretty girl say that, though. Beats being run through with a sword any day. So, is this the part where I get to say the same?
That would be nice.
Oh, well, I'll think about it then. Sometime soon, I'm sure.
Okay. Where do I want to go next? There's Wynne, Alistair, Morrigan. %, warm. Okay, so she's fine. Hair. Aw. Warm. Friendly. Warm. Alright. Let's... her.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Yes, you absolutely should get rest.
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Nope, and I have been using and abusing you as my healer. Know you're a person. There's still some life in those old bones, I bet. It's a little hard to miss. Yes. You're very sprightly at your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
She knows something that we don't.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Being a monster that you could be as unsettling as. Are easily perturbed then. Great mage, never become an abomination. Yes.
Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
The only way to get rid of abomination is to kill it. You have doubts.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one humanity, not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Oh, she is hard to approve. Let's make this up. Let's go back to Alistair.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
We're in this together, forever.
That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well, now that that's out of the way, yes?
I had another dream about the archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Number 2 approval. And who shall we discuss next? Well, there's Lovely, of course. Go back to Alistair.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose, I'm guessing?
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
That's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Oh, don't make me blush. I don't know what to say. And what am I supposed to do with it? You think of me as a gentle flower? You know what? Feeling a little thorny, aren't we?
A gentle flower?
I went with the gentle one.
No, I don't know that I'd put it that way. I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
Someone's aware of their attitude. Are we married? Oh my god, that's too funny. I'm not interested. Ah, corny sentiment. Let's go with I feel the same way about you. You are adorable.
Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Oh. And you were doing so well, too.
Oh? You're lost, then. All the ladies go on and on about how suave I am. I don't know how you can resist me like you do. Oh, look, is that a cloud? I expect rain.
Complete awkwardness. I think that's enough. I do more. We'll do one more. Alistair again.
Yes?
No. You have no extra add-ons.
What say you?
Oh. What about her?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
No, I don't believe you have.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
They do. Or birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
You are a treasured friend.
Thank you.
Steer it
I
in
am
that
honored
direction.
That you feel that way.
And I only have 10 minutes left. I'm going to switch this out. Going to hit Orzammar.
Yes.
Indeed.
No. Yes. Ooh. We hit Ostagar. I know I'm deviating from the plan of where I want to go. You know what? I think hit Ostagar. The downloadable content.
I fell.
No, really, you're very observant.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
The fight is over, if that's what you mean.
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
It shall be done.
Something returning here makes me feel old, Wynne.
And what exactly are you implying, Alistair?
What? What? Nothing. No, I just thought...
You just thought I might be an expert at feeling old and could share some sage advice.
I just mean that I was a different person then. I believed him, you know? That it would be a glorious battle. It was his.
I know, I feel it too. But he is not the first king to ever fall in battle, or even the first to fall to the dark.
It shall be done.
Darkspawn.
Yes, but this wound cuts deeper.
And it will bleed longer. But we must keep moving. No doubt the Darkspawn are eager to give us plenty more reasons to mourn.
Was a tree here, was there not? Royal Arm Key. Oh, there was a tree, just chopped down.
So it's true. He had convinced the forces of Orlais to ally against the Darkspawn.
Empress Celine was merely awaiting his response.
A response that never came, and now never will, thanks to Loghain's treachery.
Never is a long time, Alistair. Give it time, and let cooler heads prevail. There will be peace between us yet.
Well, I hope you live.
And I hope the Darkspawn don't.
That was 2 in 1.
Very well.
Like one after the other. Let's chop this one's head off, and then let's chop the other one's head off.
As you say.
A little excessive.
Doc.
Well done.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to.
Well, first we went up, now we're going down. I see sparklies, but I can't pick up the sparklies. There we go. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Battlefield. Her eyes could not get any bigger.
There it is. The last of them.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eyes, I dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say
It shall be done.
You appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Beside you?
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me.
Oh, that was amazing. I've grown a dislike to stairs. Seems to be it, though. That means I have to return where I came from.
Alistair, are you all right?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something.
He is of royal and deserves a care.
He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
That is it. Next, I've overstayed my visit or my video. I did deviate from the plan of which I wanted to go to Ostagar, but I went to Ostagar instead. So next video, we will actually go into Ostagar, possibly hit Flum's tent or hut, then going on to Lake Galahad, in which Sten had left his or lost his sword, and then going to the Frostback Mountains to Ostagar, city of dwarves. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Bye.